Hi there, this is Melanie from Vintage Makeovers with Melanie, and today we're going to do something pretty cool to this armoire.
All right, so we're going to mix up a new color using Fancy Farm Girl and some Hey Sailor. So we are going to start this piece off using Queen Bee, and I'm going to go ahead and apply that randomly in different places. Now I'm going to start applying my mixture that I made with Hey Sailor and Fancy Farm Girl. So I had a picture that I found on Pinterest. All right, and just for fun, let's throw in some old 57.
So this is an embossing paste by Fusion, and I don't think it really matters what brand you use, but I'm going to use this on here now.
So what I'm doing here, or trying to do here, is use this embossing paste as a resist. Now that we have that embossing paste on there and all our color, we're going to go ahead and cover it all, mostly all, back up. So at this point, I am not digging what's happening, so I'm going to go ahead and hit it with the blow dryer and see if I can get something cool to happen.
I wanted to get this look to duplicate this picture.
So I'm going to start using my putty knife to scrape off where the embossing paste is and get some distressing going on. Had to bring in Hamish for some reinforcements because I'm just not digging what's happening. Okay, first things first, I am not happy with the green that I mixed up, so I'm going to apply more embossing cream, and now I put more Hey Sailor in there, so I'm applying yet more paint. Let's see what happens. All right, so now we're just going for it. I'm just taking the plunge. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna figure this out. All right. So here we go with the putty knife again. I chose a larger one this time. Let's see if this does anything different. I am just scraping away wherever the embossing cream was. The paint is not dry, so I'm able to scrape it there, although I am using quite a bit of pressure. So at this point, I am using now a wet rag. I would love to just whip out my sander and start sanding away, but I am in my store and I cannot sand in here. So I'm going to have to wet distress. So while I was scraping away, I did over distress a couple areas. I didn't like the way they looked. They looked very unnatural to me, so I went back and put some more paint on them.
Trying different techniques to try to figure out how to do it.
All right, so now I'm adding a little bit of the iron metal effects by Modern Masters down here, and I'm going to go ahead and spray it to activate it.
This is not what I had in mind. Don't forget to subscribe to watch me make mistakes.
Decided that enough was enough, so I'm going to go ahead and seal this with clear wax. And this is what it looks like as the wax dries. And let's buff it up.
We learned from our mistakes. It turned out pretty cool. Still not what I had in mind. So I'm going to keep working on it until I get it right.
So this is Melanie from Vintage Makeovers with Melanie. Thanks you guys for watching. Make sure you stay tuned. Hit that subscribe button because I will be repainting this very soon.